Welcome to Lu and Lu's channel. Oh, by the way, you can call me Vivian. Today, in this episode, we're going to share with you a story that we feel shocked when we first arrived in the US, and it started from a call on a regular day. There you go.
Lu 老师，
Hey, what's up?
I have something to tell you. I was shocked.
Go ahead.
Look.
Surprise story number 1. Surprise story number 2.
Honey, let me know when you're ready.
Surprise story number 3.
Honey, can you give me some tinfoil and a plate?
Lu 老师 do you understand me?
哎呦喂 I 100% understand you. It's the same in my house.
So that how do we explain to them why we are obsessed with taking off shoes when getting into the house?
I have an idea. We can explain this to them in this way. In Asian China, outside the house, there were roads. We call it in Chinese, word by word, literal translation. 马路 means roads for horses, which means the road outside is dirty and dusty. So if you come home from outside, from the dirty, dusty roads, you have to get yourself cleaned before you come into the house. What do you think?
真的吗 Good to know.
I just make it up. Actually, roads was invented by a guy called Mark Adam. For Chinese, we translate his name into Makadan. That is the way we call the roads invented by him, 马路, roads for horses. Of course, I also heard some stories saying that back in colonial time, in Shanghai, there were so many foreigners they lied to road horses on the road, and that is also why we call the roads 马路. But anyhow, this is side stories. I really do not know whether there are historical reasons behind it. You know, like Chinese, so we are so obsessed taking our shoes, getting into the house. But I do know most of the friends, your friends, my friends, my families, we like to make a big difference between inside the house and outside the house. So, which means inside the house, everything should be clean, and outside the house is dirty, is full of bacteria. So everything outside the house should be like stay outside. What do you think?
我家也是 taking off shoes, putting on slippers at home. If we go to friend's house, taking off shoes, the hosts usually have slippers for guests. We believe, except for some rural areas, in the most cities, taking off shoes has become common sense. Wearing your shoes, step into other people's houses without asking. We regard it as being rude.
Very rude.
That's why when we see Americans wearing shoes inside the house or barefoot walking outside the house, we feel shocked.
Well, of course, here in the US, the air and the environment is cleaner than China. In Beijing, we always have a lot of smog and we have too many people. Of course, we try very hard to keep dust and bacteria outside our house. But 就算是这样 still, it's not allowed for you to like lie on the couch or go to bed wearing the clothes you wear outside. Don't even mention that you're sweating, right?
对对 Anything used when we go outside, such as suitcases, backpacks, cannot be put on the bed. Because for Chinese, you can go to bed, sit on the bed, only after you have taken a shower and changed clean pajamas. We suppose bed should be cleanest task in the house. 哎，既然说到穿鞋脱鞋了，我正好给大家分享一个中国俗话。This reminds me, we have a Chinese saying to share with you. And that's Chinese culture time.
You still there? We're calling it a day. Okay, let me ask you a question. Did you subscribe us yet? If not, go ahead quickly. You will see it in the next episode.